Hey everybody, thanks for stopping by here, the trading analyst and let's get into some charts. Alright, so first and foremost, I'm going to touch on BIDU and BABA, and then we'll get to some other charts as well. But BIDU and BABA we touched on last week, and the setup is really shaping up really well and really nicely, and I think it'll get a bounce on both these stocks. So first we're going to take a look at BIDU. In case you missed the video I did last week, what we had here, the setup we're looking at is a false breakdown. So what do I mean by that? So what I mean by that is we had a clear level of support. You can see that about 6 or 7 days touching right here against that support. We broke that support right here, and then we have a powerful move to the upside coupled with a lot of volume as well. So a lot of volume on that break back above that level. And as you can see today, well, not only today, but Friday's low got a bounce against that level. And today we tried to break below that level, but look at where we closed, right at that level with a potential reversal candle. Okay, it looks like a little bit of a spinning top candle right there. So right at that level. So if you're looking for longs on BIDU, this is the spot. Okay, if it breaks below this level, I'm no longer going to be interested in it in a long. But if it holds this level, I think we can see a nice little upside move, at least in the short term. Okay, at least in the short term. I think we can easily come up here and tag this resistance at about, let's see, what is that level? Right about 212. Right about 212, and that's right where the 50-day moving average is as well. I think that's a very nice conservative short-term target for BIDU. So nice gains, especially if you're trading options like we do at the Trading Analyst. So next one I want to look at is BABA. And what we have here, very similar setup. Except I like Alibaba's setup even more because we had more gap ups. So here's that support, boom, 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 about 6 or 7 days touching that same level. And then look at this big gap up over that level. And then this day right here, which was Thursday of last week, notice how we gapped up, came back down and hit that exact same level. Okay, this is a legit level here, guys. Very legitimate level. So bounced off that level with a very nice buying tail. And notice how we've seen red today and on Friday, but we're still within the open and close of this big breakout day. So we're just kind of digesting these gains before breaking higher. So kind of I want to turn your attention to a different day over here. And this is when we had a big breakout day right here. And notice how the following day traded inside the previous day's open and close. But then, boom, we have right here a close below this breakout candle's low. Okay? And as you can see, that was a failed move, failed breakout right there. And we ended up heading lower after that. Okay? I'm showing you that because right here, BABA is not showing those same characteristics. We're holding these gains, and we're within the open and close of this breakout candle. All right, even with these two red days. All right, we're still above the 20-day moving average as well. All right, so a lot of differences here that we're seeing from an example like that, for example. So nice signal here. I think we're going to head higher. Conservative target up here. Here's that gap fill at about 162. 162 is that small little gap fill right there that I think is definitely going to fill for BABA. So next one we're going to look at is, looking at my notes, MU. And MU, I want to pull it back 1 year. All right, so we've got this huge level of support. Boom, boom. Look at how many bounces right there, right there. And then look at the recent action, okay? The recent action, I'm going to zoom in now that you know that that's a big level, all right? Notice exactly where we got rejected at on Friday, okay, with that topping tail. right at that level. okay, right at that level. We also got a downtrend line right very nearby. It might not be right above us, but it's very close by. So we've got that downtrend line that matches up really well with that 50-day moving average. So, yeah, we could get a little pop up beyond this level, but to me, you know, I'm definitely more interested in shorting MU than I am going long. Here's another reason too. We've got all of this resistance right here, all this sideways trading right there at that level, 45 bucks. It was also support here, boom, right there. So we've got a big level here between about 42 and 45 bucks. And that is a big time resistance level here for MU, and I definitely think that it's a better short than a long. I mean, obviously, look at the trend that we're in. We've been in a downtrend since May. Okay, since May we've been in a downtrend. So trends are more likely to continue than they are to change. Obviously, if things change when we see some kind of big volume push, any kind of build-up and a breakout over that level, then we can reassess. Okay, but as it stands right now, we're still in a major downtrend. We're breaking support levels. We're below big support levels that we broke below, and I don't see any false breakdowns happening at this moment. So that's MU. The next one we're going to take a look at is Netflix. Let's see if I can find it. Here we go. Netflix. I'm going to pull it back a year, and as you can see, there's a couple of things that I want to kind of bring to your attention here on Netflix. So we had, this is a kind of a big level here. You can see there's a lot of sideways trading around this level previously. We broke over it, used it as support right here, used it as support right here, and then as you can see, we broke it right here. You can see it reacted to it again with this high, and as you can see, the last 3 trading days, notice where they're at. Right against this level, okay? Right against that level. All right, so this is a key level, all right? How do we know it's a key level? Why is it important? Well, Netflix is telling you, price is telling you, because it's clearly reacting to that level. So you've got to pay attention to it, all right? So that is a resistance level. Again, it's not looking like it wants to break higher, okay? The trend here is in the downward direction. Okay, I want to point out a couple of other things here for Netflix. I'm a little thirsty here. Okay, so here are the things that you got to take note of. So over here, we had this big gap down right here. All right, no big deal. A gap down like that, in and of itself, not a big deal. We have gap downs all the time in stocks, and then they just bounce. All right, but right here, we had this big gap down, and notice how it never really came back up. It never filled that gap. We headed lower, and then we just kind of traded sideways. It didn't get a bounce that it was looking for. Okay, it never went higher. It never closed that gap or anything like that. Okay, it had its chance too. We were right here. We could have just broken out, and it would have just been more of the same bull trend. All right, so that's the one thing I want you to know. Then we have this down move, and the other thing I want you to know is right here. We had this big gap up right here, okay? Right here. Notice where it opened and then got rejected at, okay? It was at that same resistance that we failed at previously, right there, right here, and right here, all right? So we had that big gap up, okay? No big deal, no big deal, okay, but now it's a big deal because not only did we fill the gap, but we didn't fill the gap and then bounce from there. Okay, or trade sideways or do something like that. No, we gapped up, we failed, and then we broke this previous low, this support right here. Okay, this is a huge failed attempt at a breakout. All right, so there's that. We broke that support. All right, so big gap down, failure on the breakout right here, and a break of this support, and we're right here at this level. Okay, not looking great for Netflix. Likely is going to head lower. All right. So next thing I want to take a look at is Google. And Google is right here at a major support. Well, we're a little bit above it right now. We're a little bit above it, but This is a major, major support. It's right around $1,000. Okay, $1,000. You can see it was this gap. Let me move my face a little bit right here. So you can see it was this gap right here, bounced at it here, bounce, several bounces, just grinding up against it. Here we are. Just last week, bounced against this level once again. I like the fact that we gapped up and got a bounce right here off of that level. Okay, that tells me that it wants to react to it again. So I think that this is a great area for Google, at least for a short-term bounce. Okay, not necessarily where it's at right now, but if we get some kind of reversal signal or a close over today's high, that would be a bullish signal that would get me going long. Okay, if we head lower, then I would be wanting to buy the dip at about $1,000 against this big support level. Okay, we already headed pretty low, and we haven't had any kind of breaks really. Okay, we had a little break here, but nothing significant. Okay, and what I mean by breaks is, you know, heading lower and then kind of pausing at this support. That's what you don't really want to see if it breaks. Okay, because if we pause at this support and then it breaks, that means it built up a lot of energy. Okay, so if it comes down here and it kind of trades sideways for a little bit and then it breaks that support, to me that's a big signal to get out and get out fast, because it built up a lot of energy while it was at that support for the next downside move. But right now, we haven't really had any kind of a break just yet. So it doesn't really have much energy to break this support just yet. Okay, same thing kind of here. That's why we bounced at it here. Okay, we just went straight down, no real sideways trading, and it wasn't ready to break through it just yet. Okay, same thing that happened here. Not much of a trend up at all. Okay, just headed straight lower. Okay, very significant. So that's what we're looking at for Google. I like it for a bounce again against $1,000. If we get some kind of reversal signal here, close over today's high, then I think it can head higher from where it's currently at. Okay. Next one I want to look at is, I'll move my face out of the way. Let's see, I'll just type it in. Apple, the big kahuna. So Apple here is an interesting setup. So I want to point something out. So Apple, right here, okay, look at all this sideways trade. Okay, look at all this sideways trading right here. All right, that is built up energy. Okay, built up energy. What is it building up energy for? A move. In which direction is that move going to be? Well, now we know. On that gap down, on the earnings play right here, last week on Friday, we had that earnings reaction. Okay, that's when we knew that Apple was likely going to head lower. Okay, that's when we knew Apple was going to head lower. Okay, because we saw it tip its hand. Okay, it was a gap down on earnings after trading sideways for a lot. Okay, I don't think it's done yet. I think it's likely got lowered ahead. And if we see some kind of a pop-up, you know, especially into this 215 range, to me that is a beautiful, beautiful short. Beautiful short. All right. The other thing I want to mention too is we have this little false move. Okay, what we have is this support right here. We broke this support and then we broke back over it. Okay, making it a false breakdown right here. Right there, we broke to the upside. Okay, making this a false breakdown, and then we have another move outside of that, making it a double false move. Okay, I'm all about the false moves. It's all about tricking the masses, and that's what's happening here for Apple. I definitely think that Apple is heading lower here in the short term. I'm not saying it's done, it's going to crash and burn, anything like that, but I am expecting lower prices here in kind of the midterm. So levels here, some levels. So again, 215, that's that short area. You can see it was previous support, so thick, up here. So thick. A lot of sideways trading here. Just imagine if we come back up here, it's going to run into a lot of resistance. All right. That is a lot of resistance. So levels of potential bounces. All right. Because it's not going to head straight down. All right. I can tell you that. So first level is the low here from this gap right here. And that is right around about 198. Just below today's low. Okay. Just below today's low. And then we have a huge level of support. And this is where I really, really like Apple for a short-term bounce. Okay, if we head into anywhere in between about 185 to 190-ish, right about there. Okay, notice how much sideways trading happened between these two levels. All right, this was about May through August. That's about 3 months right there. 3 months where we virtually headed nowhere. We headed nowhere, all right? When you have a lot of sideways trading, that's how you create support levels or resistance levels, okay? Same thing over here. We have all this sideways trading. That is a big level of resistance, all right? Notice how we just kind of slice through all of this action, okay? With these 2 days, just slice through it because there's no real sideways trading, okay? No support was created during this action right here. All right? So that's why this sideways trading, 3 months of sideways trading between about 190 and 185, I think is a great, great area for Apple. All right? That's a huge, huge area. I definitely think that it can get a short-term bounce. All right? At least a short-term bounce. We'll see what happens from there. I don't have a crystal ball. I don't know what's going to happen a year from now or 6 months from now. But I can tell you with confidence that we're going to at least get a short-term bounce against this level, as well as a short-term rejection against this 215 level. And I want to clarify something too. All right, I like the short up here so much better if it happens before Apple comes down to 190 or 185. Okay, if Apple comes back down to 185, 190. I like the short up here so much less. Okay, I still think that we'll come up here, we'll at least get a short-term rejection even after the bounce, but I think that Apple is going to head down to 190 to 185. Okay, I think it is going to head down there. All right, and I want to be riding that move on the initial move down. All right, on the initial move. All right, it's a lot easier to predict the initial move than it is the retracement move. Okay, that's what you really got to understand. So, I really hope that you enjoyed that video, and I really, really hope that you paid attention to it because to that video we made a lot of key statements there that I think are going to help you out. So that brings me to my next point. Okay, there's a crisis right now in the market. Right, investors, traders, they're overwhelmed with data. There's too many useless and complicated indicators, a lot of things that are trying to distract people from what actually matters and makes them money. Okay, there's an information overload. Okay, it's good for the data providers and the brokerages, but has it helped you? Think about it. Has it helped you? The other thing too is there's too many options for trading services out there. When I first started many years ago, there was only a handful of us. All right, there was only a handful of us, and you stood out from the crowd, okay? And right now we have so many fake people out there that are really trying to mislead people, okay? And it's tough out there. For people that are looking for a trustworthy service, it's really difficult out there. How do you know which one is right for you? And this is also a difficult time to be a trader. Most traders have no idea how to profit in a choppy or a down market, all right? And that's what we're experiencing right now. And even if the market heads back up again, okay, we're still going to have periods like this, and you need to be able to know how to handle situations like we're currently in. Otherwise, your gains will be lost, all right? That's what you have to pay attention to, all right? So I want to ask, let me move my face out of the way a little bit. So ask yourself these 3 questions, all right? Number 1, are you making the kind of money in the market that you know is possible? All right, think about it. Are you leaving money on the table? All right. When it comes to your trades, are you leaving money on the table? Number 2, are you working with a proven mentor who's helping you achieve your goals of becoming consistently profitable in the market and knows how to navigate both up and down markets? All right. That is so important. All right. Both up and down markets. Number 3, do you miss trades because you lack either the knowledge or the confidence or both? All right. Really think about those questions. All right. So now that you've answered those questions to yourself and really thought about it, I want to share with you some recent trades that I've taken and that I've alerted in real time to all of my clients. All right. And all these alerts are sent via text message in real time for both the buys and sells. And this strategy here, I save it for members only as far as what the actual strategy is. I mean, you can get it once you join and you sign up, but just so that I don't, go behind my members' back, I don't want to share that strategy with you. But all the trades that you're seeing today for these examples are using the same strategy, so you can see that it works quite often. So here's some trades. 179% in just 2 days. I made over $2,000 personally. We bought down here and we sold up here. Again, very nice win for me. More importantly, my members are profiting alongside of me because all these alerts are sent via text message. Here's another one, 329% in just 3 weeks, over $1,000 gain for me personally. We bought down here. I issued that buy alert via text message in real time. I sold up here. I sent that alert to all of my paying clients as well. Here's another one on AT&T. I bought down here, sent the alert to my members, sold up here, sent the alert to my members, 137% in 2.5 weeks for almost a $2,000 gain for me personally. Here's another one, 287% in just 6 days, bought down here, sold up here. This was on TLT. Again, this is the same strategy that we're using, and it's very simple to learn. Okay, anyone can use it. All right, and that was over a $3,000 gain for me personally. All of my members are getting these trades in real time via text message. All right, so wouldn't you like to make these kinds of trades? Serious question. Wouldn't it be cool if you could make these kinds of trades on a regular basis? All right, because now you can. Now you can. We have these easy to follow real-time trade alerts. These are always pre-researched by me. They're both buy and sell alerts. All right. Whenever I'm buying something, I'm sending you a buy alert in real time. When I'm selling something, I'm sending you an alert in real time. All right. These are with exact entry and exit prices. So you're going to know exactly what to do and when to do it. No more guesswork. All right. And this works in both up and down markets. All right. The plays that I showed you were recent examples that we had when the market was bouncing. And we also have many plays for put options for when the market heads lower. And you have to have this, all right? You have to be nimble and flexible to be able to trade in both directions, and we do that here. The other thing is it's going to allow you to start making money in the market right now. Not 6 months from now, not a year from now, or if you take some course or something like that, but right now, because you're going to be able to use a proven system that's been working for myself and my clients for almost a decade, all right? And this is going to save you time because what you've likely been doing is going over a bunch of charts, reading news articles, watching CNBC, following people on Twitter or StockTwits, and all that stuff is not really producing the results that you want. So at the end of the day, if it's not producing results for you, then it's a waste of time, all right? So now you don't have to do all that stuff because you can rely on professionals who have proven results to help you through the market, all right? It's going to save you time and make you money at the same time. And it's going to allow you to trade from anywhere, all right? If you have a full-time job, a part-time job, you don't need to worry about being able to get in on trades or missing out on trades because you couldn't get there in time or you couldn't do the research, because we're doing all that for you, and these alerts are sent via text message, and as long as you can access your phone, then you can participate in these trades, all right? get the alert on your phone, place the trade on your phone, and you are set to go. All right, and the goals here for these trade alerts are about 8 to 10 winning trades per month. Sometimes we hit over that number, sometimes we hit under that number. It just kind of depends on the market environment and the opportunities that we're seeing. But first and foremost, we focus on quality and not quantity, okay? So the next goal here is 100% to 500% returns per trade. And if you think that number sounds high, it is high because, first of all, we have a proven process and a system that actually works. And second of all, we're trading mostly options, so that's how our returns fit in these range on a consistent basis. And the last goal here is $100,000 in annual returns for each and every one of our members. And many of our members who stick around for over a year are hitting that number. So this program here has everything that you need to be successful, okay? You know, you're not just getting the alerts, all right? The alerts are very important for your success, but you have everything else. You get the Options Accelerator course, the extensive video library, the Millionaire Trader videos, professional trading watch lists, Ask Me Anything. And this is important, guys, because I'm here to help you, to be your mentor through the market on a daily basis. I'm here via text message and via email, virtually 24/7, to help you answer questions, anything that you might want to talk to me about. I'm here for you, and that's my job, and that's what I love to do. So the next thing here is the private mastermind community. You're getting access to myself and other successful traders, many of which are making over 6 figures annually. And best of all, you have the potential to make the biggest profits of your life. All right, I know that sounds like a big promise and a big guarantee, but you know it's true. All right, we have the beauty of being involved in the stock market and having a proven process and a system that actually works. All right, before I was in the market, you know, I was doing insurance sales, and now I'm making so much more money because there's literally no ceiling. Okay, there's no limit. You don't have to kiss up to a boss or climb the corporate ladder or anything like that. It's all up to you, and there's no limit. There's no salary caps, nothing like that. Sky is the limit, all right? And that's the truth here for the market. All right, so I want you to say goodbye to wasting hours of your time looking at a bunch of charts and news articles and CNBC only for it to produce poor to zero results. Say goodbye to stressing about finding a strategy that you can count on for both up and down markets. Say goodbye to guessing and gambling when it comes to finding winning trades. And say goodbye to wondering what it's like to be consistently profitable in the market. Okay, this is about consistency. It's not about having a good day or a good week or even a good month. It's about being consistent enough where you're profitable at the end of the year. All right, and you're going to have the tools to do that when you join our program. So here's a few examples of people that became members after watching videos just like you're on right now. All right, here's Ryan. He made almost $7,000 after watching a video just like this in just a few weeks. Here's Ron. He made just over $8,000 in just about a month of becoming a member. All right, and he's using our trades. He's using our system. Real members, real profits. All right, and here's Kevin. A little backstory on Kevin. He had never traded real money before. He had done paper trading, but never any real money before. And on his first day, he made $2,000. Just over $2,000 he made on his first day. All right, I'm not guaranteeing or saying you're going to make $2,000 on your first day, but I'm showing you this because this is what's possible. Okay, this is what's possible when you become a member here. And I want this for you. I want you to succeed. I want you to have the tools, and I have all of the tools for you. I'm just waiting to give them to you. All right? I want this for you, and I know you can do this. I know you can do this. So here's what you need to do right now. Okay, click the Join tab at the top of the website. You can choose your membership level. Then you can log into the private members area and watch the welcome video and get started with the training material, and then just get ready for the trade alerts. As soon as you sign up and enter in your phone number, you're going to start receiving these text alerts as soon as you enter in that information. So if you sign up in the middle of the trading day, you're going to receive the alerts for the rest of the day. So I'm excited for you, the possibility of you making profitable trades on a consistent basis. So we actually have a special going on right now for the annual membership, a huge discount right now. Okay, you're going to find everything that you're going to get when you sign up today with that annual membership. You can scroll down here and you're going to see that it's $6.99 for the annual membership here. That's the special offer, okay? And it's a limited time special offer that we have going on right now. As you can see on the home page of the website, you're going to see that the current price of the annual membership is $8.97. Okay, so you're getting a $200 discount if you sign up today. All right, it's for the annual membership only. Of course, you don't have to sign up for that annual membership. You can do the monthly or the quarterly, totally up to you. But if you want that discount, the annual membership is already our most discounted offer at $8.97, and we're discounting it even more at $6.99, and it's a limited time offer. You got to sign up today if you want that offer. So once you do and you decide that you want to sign up, go ahead and go back to below the video where you're going to get this special offer. Again, $6.99 for the year, $200 off. It's already the most discounted offer. Click that button and it's going to take you to the 100% secure checkout page. Enter in your name, your email is your username. Choose a password, enter in your phone number. Make sure there's a phone number that you can receive text messages on, because this is how you receive the buy and sell alerts, okay? And then just enter in your billing information and then click submit order. Agree to terms of service before you do that, or you can check out with PayPal, totally up to you. And as soon as you guys do that, you're going to get instant access to everything that we talked about today. Most importantly, you're getting those real-time trade alerts. We've got a lot of trades lining up for tomorrow. I'm really excited about them, and I think you're going to love them as well. So I look forward to seeing you in there, and I look forward to helping you grow your account and becoming a better trader. I'll see you guys in there.